Hey everyone, I'm back, and let's see, in the last video I left off with working on the passenger side, rear side of the car, and I ended up having a bad can of body filler, so I wasn't able to finish that side. So today I picked up some new body filler, and I'm going to apply it to this other side and work it all the way up to this door area. And let's see, one little trick I have for the seam, because if you don't block off the seam, then you end up bonding your door to the car, so that's not good. So basically I use a little piece of cardboard, and let's see, open the door, there we go, and then I'll take this piece of cardboard and stick it in the door jamb area, whatever you want to call it, and then I just close the door. So this lets me basically take the body filler, and then I can just apply it all the way up to this piece of cardboard. I can do the same on the other side. Then before the body filler sets up and becomes too hard and bonds to the cardboard, you want to open the door, and it should break away from the cardboard really nicely, and leave you with a nice seam where your door is at, and you don't have to worry about digging body filler out of the door seam or anything like that. And then you can just sand over it, and it makes for a nice seam area. And if you wanted to, you can take the aluminum tape, that kind of AC air conditioning aluminum tape, and you can apply it to the piece of cardboard on both sides, and then close it into the door, and then it actually makes it a lot easier to pull out. So I may do that to this just to make it easier. Otherwise, if you don't get to it too soon, you know, if you take a while to get to it and it sets up, then the body filler ends up bonding to the cardboard too, and then you have to just rip it off or stick a knife in between here, and you know, so just a little trick. Alright, so that's about that, and I'll get to doing the body filler, and then I'll see you at the end of the video. Alright, just real quick, I was going to show you the piece of cardboard, and here's that not electrical, but air conditioning aluminum tape. And this is something you can get at any hardware store. You can order it online. I get a lot of questions about this, so that's why I wanted to kind of go into it a little bit, because we actually covered the all of the foam that we ended up sculpting and carving with this stuff. It works really well. So it has a little film on the surface, not on the actual aluminum. So the aluminum is actually coated with a slight plasticky film, so it makes it really easy when you put fiberglass resin or body filler or anything on top, and it's really simple to peel it off. So what I end up doing with the door jamb, I just tear it. It's really easy, and you can just peel it. I hope I'm getting this on the camera. Not really used to doing this kind of thing, but alright, so okay, so it just comes off, and it's like just like aluminum foil with a sticky backside, and you just apply it like that. So I don't need to do it too much, but then you just tear off another piece, flip it over, and let's see. Alright, so then you're just going to start it, and let's see, it's going to come over here. Alright, okay, so that's it. So now I can stick this in the door area, and then when I apply the body filler, it won't stick on it. So pretty simple. Anyway, back to work. I'll see you. so now the body filler has been applied to the back, and now it's just waiting to be sanded. It's set up so but it's still kind of tacky. I can tell if I start sanding on it right now that it's going to kind of gum up the sander. So I think I'm probably going to let it kind of cure overnight before I start sanding. The temperature has dropped outside, so it's pretty cold in here now, and I just want to, let it set up proper. So so it looks like I won't be sanding tonight, and I'll get to that tomorrow. But I do have, let's see, it's actually at a good point for this thing. So here's that piece I was telling you about, where I just gooked up body filler up into up to this thing, and I'll show you how this comes out. So as you can see, it just pops right off of that stuff, so it doesn't stick to it at all, and you just kind of fold it. Let's see, and then I should be able to just open the door. Look at that. See, it doesn't get any simpler. All right, so now all I have to do is sand over the top, and you can see that that's really nice gap, and I don't have to mess with trying to sand that part of it or anything. And what I'll do is I'll come in tomorrow and I'll just start sanding all this and blending it all together, and start finding all the actual low spots, and hope that no more fiberglass pops back through. But if it does, then I'll just repeat the steps and just keep on until I'm able to get a nice smooth surface. So right now it's pretty choppy and nasty looking. So what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll do a rub down with acetone over the whole back, and what that'll do is that will remove the resin that kind of seeps up to this top surface. And that's usually a step I always forget about. Someone was telling me on YouTube that not to forget to do that, and that was a good tip, and I've known that for a long time, but every time I usually end up messing up the first thing of sandpaper, because you just get so excited you want to come out and start sanding. So I really don't know if there's that much excitement to it, but so that's a good trick to not gum up your sandpaper, is to wipe off the initial top layer of resin that kind of sets, and you can kind of tell when you look. You can see it's real shiny, and when you wipe it down with acetone, it'll become dull and everything. So that's what you want, and I will do that looks like tomorrow. So so this will be another quick video tonight that I'll get up, and not a whole lot going on. So I was trying to add some other stuff in, but just not enough time today. But I was talking to the game developer guy a couple nights ago, and he sent me a pretty cool video of the game that this will actually be in, and so I think I'll link that to this video and show you guys. The guy that did this video apparently is works for him and does the videos for his models that he makes for the game. So he said possibly this guy will end up doing a video of my car similar, not maybe similar to the game, I don't know, or not similar to this particular video that I'm going to show you, but because it's pretty awesome. It'd be great to see my car in this type of video. But anyway, we'll see. But I'll shoot a link to that either in the comments or attach it to this video, and you guys can check it out. Let me know what you think of the game. But anyway, so that's about it, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, later.